A very good morning to all the students of PUC second year Arts, Science and Commerce. I am Muhammad Ghulam Rabbani from Department of English, working at Nehru Arts, Science and Commerce College, Kantikeri, Hubli. My dear students, in your last class, I started a topic by name the voter. It is nothing but relating to democracy, relating to what is called election and how the person is winning the election by corrupting the people. So I had completed till the fourth paragraph of page number 107. My dear students, when you see this, when you open my link, you have to open the page number 107 and from the last paragraph you have to follow me. So you read line by line, you listen my words and you follow me. Try to understand the things. So I will not take much of your time. Let me start here. As you know that there is a main character by name Rufus Okeki. In short, he is known as Roof. And in your previous class, I told about him that though he was educated, but he did not remain in city or town to earn money, though he apprenticed bicycle repairing for 2 years at Port-Harcourt, yet he remained in his village Amufia. Why? Because he wanted to guide the people, because people did not know many things about election, about casting vote, about democracy. So he used to teach them. He became right hand of Marcus E.B., the leader of PAP party, People's Alliance Party. Now what about Marcus E.B.? You will come to know here. So their point was that only the other day Marcus E.B. was a not too successful mission school teacher. So it was the point of view of the people of Amufia that other day he was not other day in the sense previous of his becoming minister. Before becoming minister, he was not so successful, what is called mission school teacher. Then politics had come to their village and he had wisely joined up. So after that, politics came to their village and he had wisely joined politics. Some said just in time to avoid imminent dismissal arising from a female teacher's complaint. But it is the point of view or opinion of some people that to avoid the what is called immediate dismissal arising from a female teacher's complaint, because there was a female teacher, she complained against Marcus E.B. and he was about to be dismissed. Then he joined politics. What it indicates, what it shows that to avoid the dismissal from his post, he joined politics. It means that to join politics is you will become very powerful. Today he was Chief the Honorable. He had 2 long cars and had just built himself the biggest house anyone had seen in these parts. So today he was the Chief the Honorable. He had 2 long cars. He had 2 long cars today and had just built himself the biggest house anyone had seen in these parts. He had built the biggest house that anyone could have seen in that or in those parts. But let it be said that none of these success had gone to Marcus's head. As well as they might, he remained devoted to his people. So he Though he was a minister, cultural minister, he remained devoted to his people. Whenever he could, he left the good things of the capital and returned to his village, which had neither running water nor electricity. So it is said that he devoted to his people, he remained devoted to his people, but it is ironically it has been used by the writer. And whenever he could, he left the good things of the capital and returned to his village, which had neither running water nor electricity. So whenever there is any work, he used to return to his village from the capital of the country, Nigeria. But in his village, Amufia is nothing but a combination of 9 villages. In his village, he used to return to his village, but it is said that there was no running water, no electricity. Means there was no drinking water, no electricity. Although he had lately installed a private plant to supply electricity to his new house, but he himself had a private plant to supply electricity to his new house. Just imagine. He was a leader. He was elected by the people so that he should provide the facilities to the people like electricity, running water or drinking water, but he did not do any work for the people. He was working for himself. So the people did not have electricity, but he himself had a plant to supply electricity to his new house. He knew the source of his good fortune. Unlike the little bird who ate and drank and went out to challenge his personal spirit, Marcus had Christian to his new house, Amufia mentions. So Marcus, after constructing a huge house, a palatial building we can say, or a mansion, he had Christian to his new house. He had given name to his house. What was the name of his house? Amufia Mansions. So Amufia Mansions, Amufia name of village, so that people will be very happy. People will be very glad that their leader has given the name of his house as Amufia Mansions. But see the what is called the what is called see the intelligence of Mr. Marcus E.P. So he was very clever man, and he had given his building's name as Amufia Mansion, so that people will be very glad in honor of his village. Why he had given the name Amufia to his building? In honor of his village. But in reality, he wanted to win the heart of the people only, but he did not do anything for the people. And he had slaughtered 5 bulls and countless goats to entertain the people on the day it was opened by the archbishops. And he had slaughtered 5 bulls and countless goats to entertain the people on the day it was opened by the archbishops. So there was an opening of his house. He has invited archbishop, and he slaughtered 5 bulls and countless goats to entertain the people, so that people will eat the delicious food which was prepared by Marcus E.B., and people will be very much glad and happy that their leader has provided delicious food for them, and they will cast their vote in upcoming election. This was his intention. He did not only upon his house, there was opening of house, but there was a purpose behind the opening of his house, so that people will be very much happy and they will cast a vote in favor of Marcus E.B. Everyone was full of praise for him. Everybody used to praise him. Everybody used to admire him. One old man said, "Our son is a good man." So there was an old man, he praised that is called Marcus Eby, said that he is a good man. He is not like the mortar which as soon as a food comes its way turns its back on the ground. But when the fasting was over, the villagers told themselves that they had underrated the power of the ballot paper before and should not do so again. So, after completion of the food, some people of the village they sat and they were thinking, talking, discussing about Marcus Eby, and they said that they had underrated the power of their ballot paper, and this time they are not going to cast vote with what is called free of cost. He had drawn 5 months. Chief, the Honorable Marcus Eby was not unprepared. He had drawn 5 months' salary in advance, changed a few £100 into shining shillings, and armed his campaign boys with the eloquent little jute bags. In the day, he made his speeches. At night, his stalwarts, his followers, conducted their whispering campaign. Roof was the most trusted of these campaigners. So, Marcus Eby was not unprepared. He understood the mood of the people, even Rufus Okeki or Roof. He, what is called, said each and everything about the mood of the people to his leader, Marcus Eby. So, Marcus Eby was prepared. He, what is called, withdraw 5 months advance salary and made it, what is called, changed a shining shilling and armed his campaign boys with eloquent little jute bags. So he had given what is called work to his followers, his campaigning boys, and made shining shillings changed and given to those boys so that they can go at night and they can distribute money to the people. Roof was the most trusted of these campaigners. So Roof was most trusted of these campaigners. They were given what is called shining jute bags and shillings. At night they were going to everybody's door. They were distributing what is called money. Money was nothing but it was corruption, so that they can what is called cast their votes in favor of Marcus Eby. So, my dear students, let me stop for the day. I will continue to the next class. Here, I would like to tell you people that in politics, if you have money power, you can win the election, because in democracy, people are distributing money at night and corrupting the people and taking votes. And here the writer is criticizing. Later on you will come to know when you will follow my next videos. So let me stop for the day. Have a nice day. Read, write, study well, prepare well for your final examination. Till that, have a nice day.